Welcome back to 100 Tips for an Awesome Summer of Camping. My name is Craig Howard, and my tip for you on day number 2 is be very thoughtful about where you set up camp. So you might have a campground picked out already or a wilderness area you're going to go to, but where specifically in that area are you going to set up? Let me give you an example of a couple of things you might consider, although the list is huge, but a couple of ideas. Maybe you want to set up close to the amenities in the campground, the dumpster, the bathroom, the bike trail. Maybe you want to stay away from that dumpster. I don't know, it might be stinky. Whew. Or you're out in the wilderness. This side of the lake has a forest on it. This side has a waterfall. That side over there has a meadow. Which one do you like better? It doesn't matter to me, it doesn't matter, there's no rule, but a little bit of thought and preparation can make a difference in your camping trip. Okay, layer number 2 to this idea. Where specifically, once you've got that site set up, where in that site are we gonna set up? Here's some things to think about. A lot of people with RVs don't like to back up if they don't have to, or as little as possible. So maybe that's a possibility for you to set up in a certain spot where you're not even gonna have to reverse out of there. Maybe it's not a good idea to put your tent right next to the fire ring. That one seems like a no-brainer, but you might be setting up really quickly. Maybe it's dark and you didn't think about that too much. The next thing you know, you set up right next to it and you didn't even realize it. So once you've got your specific campsite picked out, now I want you to think about where specifically within that site I'm gonna set up. Last layer to this idea, how are we gonna orient everything within that specific area that we're at? Here's a couple of examples why that might be important. You might have a really cool RV with some awesome windows on it and your campsite has a great view, but you parked the RV the wrong direction and you can't see the view out the windows. So that's important to think about. Maybe you're sleeping out under the stars, it's a full moon, maybe it's a big super moon and you want to watch that while you're falling asleep. You need to angle your sleeping pad the right direction. Again, this isn't complex, it's not hard, but a little bit of thought beforehand can make all the difference. It might make a great camping trip awesome if you plan and think about it beforehand. My name's Craig Howard from Happy Camper RV. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow with tip number 3. Happy camping!